There are several ways to decide when spring officially arrives. Of course, there's the calendar. There's also when that first flower pops up out of the ground. Well, the U.S. National Phenology Network tracks this using several indices, starting with the leaf index. We have already seen leaves appearing on our trees, at least the buds of them. And for northeast Oklahoma, it's actually appearing about 5 to 10 days later, which happens about every 1 to 4 years. It's a different story, though, if you're in southeastern Oklahoma. According to the network, we are actually 5 to 15 days earlier than average because we got a little head start before that last major freeze in February, which gave it a head start, and that can occur as infrequently as once every 10 years for that part of our state. So it just depends on where you are, depending on your geography, on when spring was arriving based upon that index. What about the bloom index? Now, this is using specifically lilacs and honeysuckles, and as we can see on the map, none have yet to appear here, but you can see over the southeastern United States in abundance. The green would indicate a bit earlier than average, with a few pockets of Texas seeing slightly later than average. It has yet to bloom, but if you want to keep an eye out for it, you can get involved with reporting this using the U.S. National Phenology Network. We'll have a link on this version of the web story on fox23.com. Finally, let's look at where we're headed and comparing it to last year in the 30-year average. As you'll see, 2025, the aggregate of the heat, or the accumulation of heat over the course of the year so far, is running behind both the 30-year average and especially 2024. But where we stand today is not far from that 30-year average. And as we move forward, given an unseasonably warm week ahead of us, we might actually surpass that, but it will be tough to catch up to 2024. The reason I show you this, your plant life is determined on how quickly it blooms based upon how much heat or the lack thereof we have leading up to this point in the season. But we're going to make up for some lost time, as you see here. We'll have more information, and you can explore those maps on the web version of the story on fox23.com. Back to you.